We're so back, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, we've got some very important things to jump straight away into here in this episode today. And of course, if you guys didn't know, we are currently running a very interesting campaign, a questionable campaign. Spike and Bruce, we are getting insanely close to 700,000 subs. And as I showed you guys the other day, I know it's annoying. It's one of the most overplayed tropes from any YouTuber. If you're one of the 80.5% not subscribed, you have the power to subscribe to this channel here today and get closer to that 700,000 sub count so that Spike and Bruce can finally eat. That's right, dude, I ain't feeding them. We're doing drastic things out here, baby. Drastic. I know it's annoying sometimes, and thank you guys for sitting tight with me. I appreciate you all. Much, much love, everyone. But we're starting things off here in this episode today with some kind of surprising news. Again, I don't think I'll ever get used to how the new update format has been rolling out, right? Much more frequent, 2 seasons, every single update session, Brawl Talks. Things move so dang fast in Brawl Stars nowadays, it's really, really hard to get used to. But I would like to kindly remind you all that we are currently in the last season of this update session, right, of the 2 seasons. We are now in Cyber Brawl. It's weird that the L is off the end of that Cyber Brawl. But we only have 24 days and 15 hours remaining in this season before we get new update content and all the fun speculation stuff comes around the corner. Some of the most enjoyable times in Brawl Stars, I do say so myself. So seeing that we are getting close, it is easy enough to come up with the next Brawl Talk date. So you guys can mark it on your calendar and look forward to it. As I've said now countless times here on this channel, whenever it comes to speculation or predictions of significant events when it comes to Brawl Stars, a lot of it is up to reoccurring patterns, things that the Brawl Stars dev team likes to stick to schedule-wise, which thankfully we've now had quite a few examples of a new sort of layout that the dev team likes to take with these Brawl Talks, announcing 2 different seasons and then another Brawl Talk, 2 more seasons, and that timeline has stayed consistent now for the last few updates and seasons. Now, one pattern that we've come to notice since this new pattern that the dev team has been taking is a time frame between the Brawl Talk being released and then the actual update content coming out. So the season, the duration of the Brawl Pass ending and going into the next season. And that is, since the last few updates, 12 days. I just looked back at 2 previous examples since this Brawl Talk where we got Angelo, as well as just the most recent one announcing the 2 newest seasons that we are accustomed to now at this point. 12 days between the Brawl Talk being announced and then the newest season coming out with the new content from the Brawl Talk. So if we know that, along with other details, much like a Brawl Talk always coming out on a Saturday, I don't think I can remember a time where a Brawl Talk came out other than a Saturday. It's just tradition now at this point, and being a YouTuber, I feel like Saturdays are normally the best time to upload, so it makes sense. So if we take all of this into account, so you guys can mark down on your calendar when the next Brawl Talk comes out, it should be arriving Saturday, June 22nd. It lines up being on a Saturday, and this Brawl Pass ends on July 4th. Which is 12 days in between the Brawl Talks release and the actual end of the Brawl Pass that we're currently in. So, ayo guys, we're not that far off here, okay? Brawl Talk is coming out there, but you guys all should know that normally within this week, the week leading up to the Brawl Talk, we get some fun speculation juice to go off of. So we'll be talking about that in great detail here on the channel. As you guys know, I always try to keep you guys in the loop on that fun stuff. So make sure to stay tuned. Things are starting to get interesting yet again. Update season right around the corner. In other news, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very exciting brand new event going on where we can get some free rewards as well as a mastery bonus tier, which is always really, really good. But something more important was leaked to us in this video, and that is, in Brawl Stars fashion, a ton of hypercharges, to the point where we know pretty much so every single hypercharge coming out in this next update. So let's get into the leaks, baby. Number 1, we have confirmation that Barley is getting a hypercharge. We already kind of knew that, but it's in the gameplay this time around as well as excitingly a newcomer to the mix, and that is Angelo getting a hypercharge. That's crazy. If we wanted better confirmation, we have Angelo there as well. Really, really exciting. Interestingly enough, in the conversations that we've had leading up into this point about potential brawlers getting hypercharges, we were speculating that Mortis would get one, but as you guys can see in the gameplay, Mortis does not. have a hypercharge there. So that's kind of out of the question here. So there's one in particular that we don't know as of right now, but getting into the few others that are confirmed. We've got one for Piper here, dude. I'm very excited to see what that one might be like. And then the final one we have confirmation on is Gale here, at least from the sneak peek video here this morning. So that is 5 that we know as of right now, including Frank from the last Brawl Talk. And giving us a nice little rundown here, the chosen one, we have Angelo, Gale, Piper, Frank in the last Brawl Talk, as well as Barley, plus the footage that we saw here, which leaves one individual, one hypercharge that we are not aware of. And yes, I have 1% battery, bro. What the frick? As for a little bit more about the event before my device dies, it is something that we're pretty much so used to at this point. It is a community event, this time around centralized around positivity, spamming the thumbs up. By doing so, spamming it as much as possible, we'll be able to unlock rewards as a community. These ones actually really exciting. 5 different legendary star drops, bro. That's a lot. In order to achieve all of it, we have to get 10 billion thumbs up, as my phone died. But much like we're kind of used to at this point with the events, I feel like almost every single time we're able to complete it. So don't worry about it too much. It already looked like we were a pretty good ways in with the spamming of the thumbs up. So I got a feeling we'll be able to get this one really easily. But as most of these community events go, there's an even bigger prize, which is very unlikely that you'll end up winning, but it's something. You never know. You might get lucky. The Brawl Stars dev team is going to be selecting 10 different winners who show some sort of positivity that they're doing inside of Brawl Stars, whether it's, you know, something fun, a pass. I think they gave an example. You can really do anything. I don't think it's going to take that much effort on your guys' end, but make sure you also apply the hashtag thumbs up for Brawl as well as hashtag Brawl Stars, and you'll be entered in to be one of those 10 lucky people to get 1 million free gems. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Be sure to let me know what you guys are thinking, as well as I would love to hear what you guys are thinking about that last brawler getting a hypercharge. We don't know one of them, so we'll have to wait and see on that note. But with that out of the way, moving along to our next bit of news for some exciting stuff. Dude, hey, the mantra of the channel now at this point, free is always good, dude. We love free things. But we're taking a look at the Supercell store here. In recent months, this thing has been beefed up, and I gotta be honest, I really enjoy it. Really, the only thing that I'm not crazy fan of is the previous Supercell store had gem discounts. Not discounts, but you would get extra gems compared to the original store inside of Brawl Stars. But I think they took that away in remedy of the new like pass system that they have going on over here. So we're talking about all of this good stuff, but I guess there is some good and bad with all of this. But getting into the free stuff. In a recent video here on the channel, we had mentioned that there is this really cool track system. If you purchase things over here on the Supercell store, your gems, or if you just complete challenges, you can progress this pass system where you can collect these rewards just by interacting over here on the site. Now, what's really exciting is we really didn't know a whole lot about this when it first came out, but people took notice that it resets every single season of the Brawl Pass, it appears. And with that, also the free gems reset as well. So this means every single month or so with new Brawl Pass seasons, we'll be able to collect 20 free gems every single month. So dang good. I know sometimes when it comes to gems and the times that we get them for free in Brawl Stars can be seeming to be laughable when you just get like 5 here, 10 there. But I gotta be honest, getting free gems inside of Brawl Stars is pretty dang rare. So whenever they come around, it's kind of a big deal, even if they are on the smaller end of things. But dude, looking back at previous examples of getting free gems, 20 is not bad at all. And being able to get this every single season is really exciting. And I think you guys should take note of it. Make sure to come at least over here. You don't have to purchase anything, but at least every single season one time to claim your gems, okay? I mean, in like 9 seasons, you guys can pick up this skin in the shop. I know it's funny, but I think these gem offers every single season is going to do wonders for those times where you're really close to an offer that you want. And we've all been there before when we're just like 1 or 2 gems shy of something that we want to purchase. Something like that, knowing that that's going to come around every single month is really, really nice for those situations, in my opinion. But with the free gems out of the way, make sure you claim them, guys. Hey, free is always good. I also wanted to keep you guys in the loop on the track here. It actually got updated and the rewards are different as well. It is going to take quite a bit of time and effort in order to accumulate some of these points, but as you can see here, there's some gem ones, which is really, really exciting. But if we go all the way to the bottom, there's a new reward that wasn't there last time, and that is a Hypercharge star drop. Not bad. Last season in this Supercell store, I didn't accumulate that many points or anything like that. I didn't do too much purchasing over here, so I don't know how challenging it would be to get 25,000 points. But hey, it might be worth your while to start purchasing things over here if you aren't already, just to get some free stuff on the side. It really doesn't make much sense to purchase stuff in the shop in-game when we have things over here, right? It's like you're missing out on stuff. So good for the pay-to-play players, good for the medium range spenders, and definitely great for the free-to-play players who can get 20 free gems every single season. Win-wins all around, I would say. So we do have a few other important things to get straight away into here in this episode today, but before I forget, I wanted to mention, seeing that we are coming up on a new update right around the corner with the Brawl Talk on the horizon, if you guys aren't yet aware of the strat when it comes to saving credits, I thought I would at least relay it to you if you aren't yet aware. It's pretty dang rare for us to get a legendary brawler. We only get them once a year. That seems to be the reoccurring schedule that the dev team likes to keep up with. But this is a really awesome opportunity if you guys want to stash away your credits right now. Who knows? Maybe one of the two, or we really don't know what's coming out in the update yet. Maybe 3 brawlers? Hey, 4, 5? But you really never know how exciting those new brawlers are going to be, and it's always nice to be able to save things away and make that choice once we know all of the details of new content around the corner. But with a legendary brawler, it is fantastic for storing away those credits, seeing that they cost the most. You can stash away 3,800 in this guy by switching to them. So we'll demonstrate here. You guys got 3 days and 12 hours to do this right now. So I'd recommend doing so if you want to save away your credits without them going away to your fame or anything like that. Really, the only feasible way to save credits right now, other than getting credits sent to your inbox, which rarely ever happens. So thought I'd bring this up at least with this update around the corner and this rare opportunity with a legendary. Moving along here to some fun historic news in Brawl Stars. A blast from the past, dude, when Starr Park was in its freaking heyday, I would say, with the WKBRL madness. But we're taking a look at a tweet over here outlining a really, really awesome thing. We have Starchive, the absolute goat of the community whenever it comes to theory crafting, especially when it comes to Brawl Stars lore. These guys do all the heavy lifting, I would say. They're insane. But it appears that the old 8-bit minigame, if you guys remember, there was a game within Brawl Stars, a game within a game, and it was meant to be a secret, and we uncovered it, and yeah, that's just how Brawl Stars was back in the day with lore and WKBRL. It was a wild time, a very fun time. But if you tapped on 8-bit in his lobby screen 10 times, it would take you into this game. That had some fun Easter eggs and lore stuff related to Starr Park and Brawl Stars in general. A really, really awesome thing inside of Brawl Stars. But with the sad news, and I wasn't even aware of it, but I guess the original website was taken down just recently. And the absolute goat over here, Pardal, ended up making a copy of it to make sure it can live on forever. So you'll be able to play it on your computer and keyboard over here with this link. If you ever want to revisit this really, really cool moment in Brawl Stars and play it, the games are actually pretty dang fun. So yeah, man, it's a nice reminder and also a painful one. I do really, really miss those WKBRL days in Brawl Stars. Man, they were exciting times. But yeah, dude, I think that's just about all I got for you guys here in this episode today. Fun stuff happening, fun stuff on the horizon in Brawl Stars as well. Cannot wait to start diving in a little bit deeper about this next update speculation-wise. There's a lot of fun stuff that we can go off of, and I'm getting a video together for you guys highlighting all of that crazy stuff. There's a ton of juicy things we can go over update-wise, but we'll leave that for a later date. Hopefully you're excited for that. Stay tuned. I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, hanging out with your boy here today. I appreciate you all so much, and we'll be talking really, really soon. Adios, everyone. Take care. Have a good rest of your day.